Not it.
I do not know either of those things.
Okay, outstanding.
I am exempt from this.
He made a
All right,
solid point
Brandon,
of not
nose
making-
goes, man.
Wasn't fucking Angel attacking us at this current moment because you
Yes,
know
I remember
he
that.
was possessed? So we went down. All right, I got this. So
I'll do the recap if you guys want me to.
no, I got the recap. I got this. So
Okay.
the Hive crew decided they were gonna go down back into the crypts after hearing about a being that I don't remember, a phantom being able to possess things, and they went back to the crypts, and as they go down into the crypts, our lovely angel friend decided he wanted to attempt to over and over again try to figure out what Val was, so using magic and doing other stupid things inside this crypt,
You're welcome.
decided to continue to do magic to see if he could find out what she was. They go to the crypt, open one of the tombs that was closed to find Angel, that jumped out and attacked Val, and then ran off and said bye, trying to leave the crypt, then comes back and screaming, "What did you do?" And that's where we're at.
Completely vamped out.
So,
We spent the most beginning of it, though, having our angel friend go to multiple different people to try to figure out what she is. What Val is.
so we're starting off real big. I want all of you to roll me 1d6, please, for your orders.
Okay.
Okay.
I have already pre-rolled for this and taken it in my notes because I will now be rolling NPCs to see what order they go in.
Ophelia and I tied. Do we roll a tiebreaker?
Nope. I'm gonna need to. What did you roll?
We both rolled 3s.
Okay, I need you to turn off your GM rolls, the hiding GM rolls for me, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna need Brandon to either log into Fantasy Grounds or tell me his roll.
Give me 1 second and I will get. Apparently, I only have Fantasy Grounds Unity downloaded because my computer reset itself. So give me 1 second and let me get a.
Apparently, I need to figure out what I'm going to do for a level up because I'm 1 point away from hitting my next level.
So am I.
rolled
I already know
a
exactly
5.
what I'm gonna do.
Speaking of hitting your next level and talking about experience points, I'm going to go ahead and state that I reserve the right to hold all hard moves forward to where I see fit to be implemented rather than immediate. If that's... Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
so
what
when
do you mean?
when I get to make a hard move, like when y'all absolutely fail something and it says the keeper may make a hard move, it might not always happen immediately. I might hold that hard move against you, and at some point in time later on, I'll drop that hard move on y'all.
Okay. However you want to do it, man.
Yep. So that way I don't have to. Really, it's for me cheating because that way I don't have to improv as much. So I get cheating, lazy, whatever you want to take it as.
Yeah, that seems fair.
I sent you my dice roll.
You sent me a picture?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. So,
So in the case of a tie, what happens? Because we have 2 ties.
yeah. Well,
We got 2 5s and 2 3s.
who got a 5?
Both Ace and Vampire Chick.
Val.
Val got 5s.
No, Brandon got
No.
a 6.
I just sent the roll.
Yeah, he just rolled a 6. Okay. So Val, you're gonna go first.
Okay. So
I think in future instances we should roll a d20 to see who goes instead. That way, there's less of a chance for ties.
I mean, y'all just decide which one y'all want to go first, but that's just the turn order that y'all gonna go in.
Okay.
all right.
Hey, Karen, you should let me go first because I have an idea. If
Alright.
you're okay with that.
Yeah, cool.
So I am going to go ahead and I'm just gonna try to hit him with my whip.
All right.
Pinky.
Are you in Fantasy Grounds yet?
No, it's downloading.
Okay. You mind if Gavin rolls for you, or one of the others?
Yeah, that's fine. Gavin, you can
Okay.
roll. Actually, no. Gavin can never roll for me ever again. Kelly can roll for me.
Well, Kelly's answering the door right now because our pizza delivery guy just got
Okay.
Give me
here.
30
Then-
seconds. I gotta go upstairs. I just collected the pizza.
Sean,
Then
go ahead and
Sean,
throw
you
down
can roll
two
for it.
d6s, please.
You got
I
it.
was like, yeah, or he could do it because he's right there.
Boom.
All right, you're gonna kick some ass. So
Yeah.
go ahead and roll some tough.
Or add your
Or, I
tough.
mean, yeah.
Actually, I roll weird instead of tough.
All right. Well, I rolled a 6 for you, so you add whatever modifier you need to that.
I thought it was only spell slingers that use weird instead of tough for kick some ass.
Not if you have unholy strength,
Oh, okay.
and that'll be a +3.
So it's a 9.
Yep.
I'm just curious if I would have rolled higher. Let me see.
Okay, what's the
Hey, I would have rolled higher.
what's the whip damage?
I don't know. We used another thing for the whip.
Yeah,
remember what it
so
was
I'll leave it up to you to figure out, Tony. But there is one of the items on the divine chart is essentially a bladed whip. Is what it is. It's like a fragmented whip where like each fragment has a blade on it, and that does 3 harm. So you can just base the whip off.
I mean, that's fine if my whip has to be a razor whip. It's not like I'm trying to.
I thought that
Whatever
was
you would
someone
want it
that
to do,
actually
Tony.
had-
But a bladed whip does 3 harm.
Yeah, I thought that was somebody that actually had a whip.
I want to say Karen does, but I'm pretty sure it's just a gun. But a whip would be right up her alley.
What would Karen have
Yeah.
a whip for?
You don't need to know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have
I'm
your
just
enchanted nails and a gun. And a baseball bat, I want to say.
I didn't hear anything you just said, but I heard baseball bat, and that's me.
And
mean, we
baseball
can go
bat,
with the 3
gun,
harm.
enchanted nails.
Yeah.
Hold on, 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna say it's a regular whip for like 1 harm, and then whatever type of additional modifiers that you add. Do you add anything extra to your whip?
You don't want to. I mean, it's your
Why?
choice. You don't think it would do 2?
No, because it's a whip. A 9mm handgun does 2 harm.
Very much not the same thing. Although it might take off a finger if you aim correctly.
No.
But it's not going to take out your brain or anything. So.
Okay, I can't hear anybody.
But at the same time, my unarmed attacks, if I don't hit him with a weapon at all, I just punch or kick him, also do 2 harm. But that's because I chose smite, so I'm like hitting them with holy power whenever I punch somebody.
So did we decide what it was going to be?
I
yeah,
think Tony
it's
said
one.
it's gonna be one.
Yeah, it's gonna be one.
One harm, that's it?
Yeah, it's a whip.
I mean,
A handgun
Yeah.
does 2 harm.
okay.
As well as a smited backhand. If you're into smiting.
Yeah.
Just like turn your whip into like a cat of 9 tails later. I'm sure that would at least do 2 harm.
Nah, yeah.
Well, maybe 9 harm.
Instant death.
Yeah, straight critical. All right. Well, since you have range, there's no way for him to attack you back, so you're not going to suffer any harm from this this thing, because he is just running with his claws out. So you just inflict 1 harm on him. Is there anything specific that did you want to? Well, you rolled a 9, so
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I get with the 9.
it's just both.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna, hit him with the whip. Make it wrap around his
Okay.
neck, just hold him there, I guess.
Well, you can force people where you want them if you rolled a 10 or higher. So,
Right.
but so you can't do that. Ace, you're up.
So just to clarify, are we fighting a possessed vampire? Like, is that who we're fighting?
That's a really good question. Do you want to investigate a mystery? That's your turn.
What are we looking at here? So, like, remind me.
You are looking at a fully vamped out vampire charging into the room, and Val just struck him in the face with a whip.
Well, that just seems unnecessary.
And he looks real pissed.
I'm sure. How many exits are there to the room?
1. The one he's coming through. You're in a crypt. There's a bunch of tombs around you. You can probably jump in a tomb, close it off on you.
Nah, I don't know if I really want to do that.
Okay. I'm just throwing out suggestions.
I think this dude might be possessed. So,
Okay.
would I be able to investigate a mystery and still take an action or whatever? Or is that really my turn?
I'm gonna say that would be your turn. To do a basic move or some type of move is going to be your turn to complete 1 move. So it's either kick some ass and try to attack him in some kind of way, or investigate a mystery.
Not both, one or the other, right?
So here's what I want to do. I want to see if I can banish use some magic and banish a spirit because I think he's possessed.
Okay.
So I want to try and focus on the spirit and not necessarily the vampire himself, and banish the spirit.
All right.
All right. So you want me to go and roll for that one?
Yeah, man.
That'd be
It's
that'd be some weird. Let's get weird.
use some magic and fuck you, man. I mean, what I meant to say was, oh, dude, good job, great, man.
Holy shit. Nice.
Solid roll.
Don't mess with the
Lucky.
wizard, bitches.
Great.
Alright, so you want to try and focus on the spirit and banish the spirit if the spirit is within him?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will reach into my coat, I'll take out the ritual knife as my focus here, I'll say an incantation as I wave my hands around, and I'll focus my energy on the vampire in the core of him to see if I can banish whatever spirit might be possessing him.
Hey, my Fantasy Grounds handle is Insane Bard Idle Goon, right?
Yeah.
I want to say that's what it is. Okay, cool, just making sure.
Okay. This is the second time y'all have tried to fucking banish somebody the moment you entered combat.
Let's
I mean,
wait
you
until my
banish
turn.
a weird undead thing when it comes in. This is straight up tabletop 101.
Oh man, it was like that time we played D&D and Gavin was like, this guard stands in your way, and I was like, okay, banishment, bah.
Like
Right.
you mean like our second session?
I think that was the first.
No, because you'd gotten backed anyway.
Anyways,
You'd gotten back,
yeah,
but
I
yeah.
remember. Okay. All right, man. Yeah. So you pull out your ritual knife and you start casting your incantation, and you notice this, like before, the same way that Dex had. He probably taught you a banishment incantation once or twice. Tried to teach it to you, so you probably try to perform the same thing that he does, as just witnessing him do it the night before. And you see this swirling void of just black fire appear behind him, behind Angel, and you literally see the same phantom you saw in the video slowly getting ripped out of Angel's body. But then right at the last second, as it's about to leave, the spirit grabs Angel by his hair and the backside of his coat and pulls him into the portal with him. And the portal shuts.
Whoopsie.
Okay, so seriously, I was gonna do the exact same thing on my turn. I was gonna cast out evil.
But you're too slow. You gotta roll better on your initiative.
Yeah, his turn was next. I rolled a 4 for him earlier. Fucking son of a bitch. I'm not trying to prepare any more battle for this. Fucking
Hey,
Gavin,
can you
pick a different song.
Release,
I already did.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah, literally, Tony. I was gonna do the same thing on my turn, dude. So,
it's
yeah.
I'm waiting for y'all to roll those like snake eyes, and so I'm like, fuck yeah, my turn. Hard moves. No, some of you actually have hard tallies against you already. So, yeah. So now you are literally within seconds of entering into this almost dramatic combat session. Quick on his
Sorry,
feet,
man.
Ace just opens a portal to some unknown hell-like place and just, if that like, took out both the Phantom and Angel.
I'm immediately
So
gonna look
you
at
are-
Ace and I'm gonna be like, "You copying me? Huh? Is that what you're doing?"
It's hard to copy you when I did it first. Relicanter. Yeah.
I don't know who this Relicanter fellow is, but
Oh, that was just a sneeze. Excuse me. Allergies.
okay.
There's a lot of dander down here in this
excuse me.
group.
It's a Relicanter. Yeah, see, I say it too. It's weird. It's something about the environment.
So,
It's like that Austin Powers rip off.
So, do I know where exactly I just sent our ally that got banished with the spirit?
nope.
I'm gonna look at him and just say, like, just if my abilities are any indication, I don't actually know where I send people. I just know I send them somewhere, anywhere but here.
Can I want to look at the remains of wherever the portal was that I cast it, and can I investigate a mystery?
So, yeah, go ahead. Actually, yeah, investigate. Make another roll, Sean, please.
Okay. And that'll be a 12 because it's a +1 because I'm tracking somebody because I now have private eye. Sorry.
With your keen fucking private eyes,
Bullshit.
you were able to glimpse into the depths of hell, which have now burnt through part of your soul. Take 17 harm.
Hey, you made me take 37 when I went to hell. I'm glad you did that, though, because literally my next move was going to be Angel Wings over to where he was. So I'm glad you did that.
So, yes, with your private eye eyes, you were able to get a small glimpse into
Another dimension.
another dimension, which you could probably assume that it was some form of a biblical hell, because right behind the Phantom, pulling the Phantom, was like demons and other ghastly spirits pulling the Phantom through the portal, and the Phantom pulled Angel through the portal. That's what you, Ace, are able to see. That's what you were able to see
So I've got
upon further
good news and I
investigation.
got bad news.
And also, there is now a scorch mark behind where the portal was. And when you look over to where Dex did his, adjacent to where you did yours, that is not there. The scorch mark, that is.
Okay.
Oh, so odds are you were not going to send him to the same place that I was. I guess. I don't know. But good news, bad news. So, the spirit that was in our friend was sent to hell. The bad news, the spirit also took our friend to hell. So, I'm not sure what to do with that information.
I could just, go get him.
You're gonna just go to hell? I mean, I don't want to tell you to go to
Yeah.
hell, but it seems rude to say go to hell. But
People,
if you want to go to
people have
hell,
people have told me to do that before. I just assumed that they were aware of my abilities and wanted me to take a trip there. But
I don't know how easy it is to go to literal hell and just do like a quick pop in, pop out. It seems like it's a bit of a journey.
I think I can pull it off. I just fly in, grab him, fly out. I think it is what you humans say, bing, bada, boom.
Yeah, we don't talk about that when it's actually going to eternal suffering and torture, brimstone and fire for all of damnation.
I think I'll be okay.
Well, if you feel it's within your wheelhouse, have at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna go well at all.
I saw this in what you guys would call an anime at one point, and as I say that, I'm gonna put both my pointy fingers on my forehead like I'm Goku doing instant transmission.
Can I try something first?
I suppose.
Well, this is gonna take a little bit of something here. And I will take out my ritual knife, and this is probably gonna be big magic. I don't know how well this is gonna work. And I will start to carve using my ritual knife. I will draw a circle just using the tip of the dagger, and I will start to make a summoning circle.
So you want to be able to summon whom?
Summon a monster into the world. An angel,
right.
Being a monster of sorts, I'm going to try and summon him back to our world.
Angels are not monsters.
He's talking about Angel as
Angel. Angel is a monster, yes.
Really throwing you for some curveballs this session, Tony.
Go for it. No, you're not. I got this.
Okay.
So,
No,
I mean, is this... I don't know if this is just a regular thing, big magic thing, but... Alright. So, let me roll some weird and see how this goes. Oh, by the way, do we have music going?
Yeah, it's ambient.
Some, ambient sound,
okay.
But I'll try to get some music.
Yeah, alright, so... Double sixes.
Dude, holy shit.
I don't like this game anymore. Alright. So, you're trying to summon Angel back into the world?
Summon Angel, and I want to make sure that I'm focusing on only one entity, one living creature, one being. So Angel, so that way there's no, don't bring anything else back with him, not him possessed again. I only want him and him alone.
Okay. So you create this huge circle, a couple pentagrams here and there. Since you're trying to summon from hell, you have to have pentagrams. It's the rules, you perform this minor ritual to try and summon this monster that presumably was your friend possessed, and you see the same portal, but it kind of opens above your ritual circle, and you hear this cacophony of screams and laughter as Angel comes falling through this portal and lands directly in the middle of your circle. And for a moment, he lies still. His eyes are completely blacked out. He looks like he's in his normal form, not his vampire form. And after a couple seconds, he blinks. His eyes go back to normal. And he starts coughing and gagging. And he coughs up all this black ichor and throws up all over the inside of your circle. And then he collapses.
I would like to cast Out Evil on Angel. No, I'm just kidding.
One of these days, y'all are going to use magic, and you're going to roll snake eyes. And that's going to be the best moment of my life.
I feel, you know what? I feel like I shouldn't do anything that requires rolls for a minute, because I think I just used up all my good rolls for this entire session in the first 10 minutes.
No.
I would, however, just for the sake of caution, I would like to reach out with my angelic senses to Angel and make sure there were no demons or spirits that came back with him, just to be safe.
No, you don't sense nothing. I'm just letting y'all know, if this was an actual TV show, this would be the suckiest TV. Like, it would be, Monsters of the Week, where the heroes get to do everything successfully in every episode, all the time. No one would ever watch this. There's no drama. There's no suspense. It's just like, boom, banish. Oh, another monster, banish.
So do I need to make a roll or anything?
God damn it, no. He rolled a 15. 16. It worked 100% of the way. He brought Angel back. I guess.
Maybe you need to start making it where we roll with disadvantage in certain situations.
See, that wouldn't be any fun for y'all, though.
I don't know. I seem to roll amazingly well no matter what.
Yeah, in this game.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. If
I mean, in my game too, usually.
See? With
Get out of
disadvantage?
here.
With disadvantage? If only I was actually rolling for something in the game. I can't believe I actually went from rolling double sixes to double ones. Glad I got that practice roll out of the way.
That was your third double. I need you to go straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
Yeah, I want to check to see how Angel's doing. Is he conscious? Is he... I don't know. I just want to reach out
He
and see
is
how
not
he's doing.
conscious.
Well, you know. Stands to reason. Going to hell and back.
Can I use magic to try to sort of
It's a lot of jet lag for anybody.
help him, I guess? Bring him back to the world of the living, or, you know, heal him, purify him, whatever I need to do.
I will say that it took you about an hour to perform that ritual. From the carving of the circle, making sure it's perfect, all the pentagrams,
Sure.
it did
sure.
take you some time.
Oh, if that was the case, I would have already gotten impatient and gone to hell to try to get him myself. Oh well.
You can
Tony?
still go if you would like to.
Nah, anytime he tries to
No.
do that, I would have cast counter spell.
Okay.
Tony,
Yeah.
if you check your DMs, my new
Yeah.
and approved sheet, yeah. Does that look more better?
I'd have to check it over, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to go over it. You just doing everything one by one, starting from
Yeah.
column left to right.
Yep, I went one by one.
Okay. All right.
So technically, my whip would have done 2 harm because I get to inflict 1 plus harm because I'm using a old-fashioned
Well,
hand
it
weapon.
doesn't matter now, does it? because he's banished.
I'm just saying.
And yeah. Alright, anyways. Yeah, no, he looks fine. He's conscious. Did you want to use magic for something, Dex?
I wanted to try to wake him up.
Okay.
Bring him to a good enough headspace to try to heal his mind, I guess.
Alright, tell me what you're doing.
I'm using magic to try to restore his mind to one where he would be in a waking state.
Alright.
If Val cut herself, would she produce blood?
Yes.
She's gonna cut herself and drip it over. She's gonna cut the palm of her hand as he's doing that and just drip it over his mouth.
Okay. 13. So you're trying to use magic to heal one harm? Or to try and, like, heal a mental
I want to
state?
sort of heal his mind so he wakes up.
Okay.
You got a list of abilities you got to pick from there, my man.
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
Yeah, Val's just gonna go over there, cut her hand, and just kind of like squeeze it and let blood drip into his mouth.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
So the blood thing doesn't do anything. Because of reasons. The same reason why his blood tasted like dirt in your mouth and ash doesn't do anything for him. Now Gavin.
I'm gonna heal I'm gonna heal a wound.
Okay.
You know, I
So-
was torn between whether I wanted to make him contract gonorrhea, but I think I'm gonna heal
So
a
he
wound.
doesn't actually have any injuries upon using your magic. You find out he has no physical injuries. You can't really heal mental stability. So like you can't heal people that have PTSD or something like that.
I sort of
so-
can, and to an extent.
Yeah, maybe with words.
He probably needs to feed, as
He
Val kinda
probably
yeah,
needs
I
to
mean-
rest. Guys, we just sent him. He got possessed, sent to hell, got banished to literal hell, and then got yanked back into our plane of existence. The dude's been through a lot. So
I'm just gonna like drag. I'm like, all right, you want to put him in the tomb? We can put him back in the
I'm
tomb. He'll probably
thinking
be
whenever
fine.
we leave, let's take him with us back to Hive and put him in a place to rest. He's not going to be able to help us anymore today. He's been through the ringer.
Does somebody want to go check if it's daylight outside first? So
I mean, it's
you know.
only been about an hour, and we came here at the evening time?
We go here
What does
during
my
the day.
keen mind tell me?
I could always just
Keeper?
fly him back.
Actually, it is about noon because y'all came here in the morning. Well, no, y'all performed a ritual. No, that was the session before. Yeah, no, it's about noon.
So
Because y'all
daylight-
came here. Y'all came here to quote unquote scout out the area again and find the dead body. You found the dead body inside of the tunnels, and then you found the tracks and the drag marks and the footprints heading back down here, and then yeah. So it's probably about noon. So it's probably still daylight outside.
So unless you want to put him in a coffin and drag a coffin out of here,
I can just fly him back instantaneously.
I ain't dragging a coffin anywhere. You understand? I got a bad back.
Again, I can just fly him back instantaneously. He doesn't ever have to be outside.
All right, I'm throwing a T. Is Ace broke and has a broke back?
Ace does not like hard labor. I do magic, man.
Okay.
You
just
think I'm
clarifying.
hitting? You think I'm going to Anytime Fitness every other day? What do you think I'm doing? I sit at a desk. I go and look down for fucking old people that lost their puppies. I don't know, man. I ain't doing any heavy lifting. And you think I'm a one man gonna sit there and lift a coffin? Do you know how heavy a coffin is?
Depends on the person.
Yeah, no, this ain't no strongman's competition. You fuck that noise. Mm-mm.
At this point, I'm already walking towards him and putting a hand on him, and I want to fly.
All right. Roll for it.
Before I do, does anybody else want to come with me? I can take one more person.
Well, hold on. Before you go and we make any impromptu decisions here, what's the game plan? Was this the only specter? Are you leaving us when there's going to be other spirits that are going to come after us?
yes, that's what it seems like.
No, I wouldn't want to do that. I thought
Well,
we were
then
done with
before
the
you
place.
leave, let's see what the situation is that we have. You can take him with you at any point. He's not going anywhere. He seems stable. So before you just bamf out of here,
But
let's
his
see what our
unconscious
situation is.
body would be ripe for possession. If there were other spirits.
Well, can we at least see what our situation is? Because our situation is his situation.
You do have a point. Then I will do something else. I would like to use magic. And the option that I am picking for use magic is I want to bar a place or portal to a specific person or a type of creature, but I want to see if I can focus that onto a creature to at least, essentially what I'm trying to do is use magic on him to prevent possession.
Roll for it.
Okay. It's some weird, which I happen to have +3 to.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Of course, you all have +3 to weird. Alright, man. So, you see the same shimmering field that you threw up earlier in the corridor, leading down here. It hovers and kind of coats his body a little bit, and he has like this little aura emanating from him for a couple seconds, and then it fades away.
At the very least,
pretty successful.
At the very least, he should be protected from a spirit taking advantage of the fact that he's unconscious and possessing him. Now let's put him in a coffin, so that way he's out of physical harm as well.
Alright,
And
that's
then
fine. I
they don't
get on
have
board
anything
with
to worry
that.
about.
Yeah, I'll put my arms up underneath his and I'll pick him up. If you grab the feet, I'll grab the torso here. Let's go.
Yep, you got it.
On 3, 1, 2.
I'm gonna release his legs probably a little harder than I should, so he just sort of plops in the coffin.
Okay. Ace,
my back.
Ace, when he
why'd
releases
you
the
drop him?
legs, you feel like immense pressure in your lower back, like you're L5 and S1 area.
Oh, and I used my last icy hot pack. I left it back at the last place.
Hope you got some Tiger Balm.
You know, Ace, I am an angel. I could have just picked him up myself.
Well, no. And I'll straighten my back up. Oh, no, I don't need any of that. I had just fine, didn't you? Didn't you see that,
pulled it
Karen?
back.
We just threw him in there like a feather.
Yes, I barely even did anything. I barely had to do anything. His feat of strength was truly mesmerizing.
Sack of potatoes.
I'm going to awkwardly walk up to Karen and put a hand on her shoulder and say, "You're a lucky woman."
Oh, you
Okay.
all now stand in this eerie tomb that now has before it was eerie and dark and damp and creepy. Now it has like foliage. It still has the lightning bugs, but they're kind of dimming out. A tree in the middle of the very center.
So,
What do?
I say we go deeper into the tomb.
You're at the end of the tomb.
I say we go back in the direction we came to the tomb.
I mean, let me see if I can. I don't know if it counts as track someone, but like, was there just the one spirit? Do we think? Were there more than one spirit? Was this it? Was our keeper not expecting us to just instantly banish the bad guy?
I'd like to use some black magic to investigate, if I can.
Yeah.
And
Can you use black magic to investigate a mystery?
I can, because I have that old black magic, which lets me use any of the investigate a mystery options whenever I would use magic. So I'm going to use magic, I guess is technically the way that it would work. But then when using magic, the option I'm going to pick is I want to sense what is being concealed here.
So, with that old black magic, when
That old black magic, essentially what it does is it moves everything from the investigate a mystery box over to the use magic box.
right,
So
but
I
I
can
think
use
when
magic.
I think when you use magic, you only get one question because it says you can ask a question from the investigative mystery as your effect.
And I'm asking
you're-
what is
you're-
being concealed here.
Okay. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing here left.
Pretty sure that's it, guys.
Well, that's another one to add off on the checkoff list.
Yeah, you sense nothing coming from here. Just from the tomb itself is what you're asking about, right?
Si, senor.
Yeah. And that's, no, nothing.
Yeah, I don't think anything else is here. And whenever I did this, you guys would have seen my eyes temporarily turn black.
Complete and utter waste of time.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I just made it look easy. That's alright. That's alright. I, you know.
It's rather dusty in here. I just rip off! Sorry, just, it's all this underground air, you know, it's stuffy.
So, I say we make it back to the hive base in time for brunch.
It's about 11 a.m. Yeah, yeah. Let's have some brunch. I could go for some eggs, Benny. You know, maybe a mimosa. I'm just gonna go get Angel, and we're gonna fly. So I can take one more person who wants to go with me.
Not me.
I see. Karen, would you like to fly? Okay. Well, last time you had some projectile vomiting, so I assume that. What about you, Val? Would you like to fly?
I'm definitely not going anywhere with you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you guys back at the base.
See you soon.
And I'm gonna go and effortlessly pull the stone heavy lid off the coffin, and just reach in and grab onto his wrist, and I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna use my angel wings.
I'm going to actually help him lift that stone heavy coffin, even though he's doing all the work, and just be like, "Oh yeah, hold on, let me help you out there. Yeah, yeah, gotcha." Two-man operation.
I'm suddenly gonna stop pulling it as he's trying to help.
Oh, hold on. I gotta readjust. I gotta. You know what? I usually have chalk to put on my palms for this. Hold on here. Hold on. Dex. On three. All right. 3.
I'm gonna say 1, and as soon as I say 1, I'm just gonna start pulling it instead of counting to 3.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you said 3, so I just jumped the gun on that one. My bad.
It's okay. It's all right. All right. Bye. And I'm gonna put a lollipop in my mouth, reach down, grab his wrist, and I'm gonna fly.
Alright, well, you don't fly, you teleport.
Angel wings. I'm using angel wings.
So, yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for this one. You're gone.
Okay.
So, the 3 of you that's left. What do?
Val, you don't have a problem with daylight. That's right, if I remember correctly.
No, not really.
Well, unless we have any other business here, I think we could all use a change of scenery. Why don't we make our way on out of here?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Alright. Where are you all going, the 3 of you?
Out of the tomb for starters.
Alright, well, you arrive.
Well,
I mean, that's easy enough. As you leave the tomb, you pass the body that was left there, and yeah, you're outside in the middle.
As
of the
we pass the body, I'm like, do we need to take that with us? No? Okay.
I mean, I feel like we need to put in an anonymous tip and let other people that are more equipped to handle that. We take it with us. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I feel that at least if somebody comes in and deals that, they can notify the family. But
Val's gonna write a little note. Contact family. Do we still have the ID? Did anybody still have the ID to this man?
He didn't have one, I didn't think.
He had a wallet and he had a phone, both of which I believe are back at the hive base.
If found, contact Dad. And I'm gonna kind of stuff it in a shirt pocket.
okay, just out of sheer curiosity, who were you hoping is gonna read on a dead body to contact Dad?
You know what? I have no idea. But you know what? I've seen it happen. Movies. It might work. Who knows?
Right, I'm saying, why don't we send an anonymous tip to PD to come find the body, and then they'll probably assume to contact the family.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't want to squish your style, but that's just my humble 2 cents on it.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, cool. We'll just put an anonymous tip.
I will just, yeah, sure, and just subtly reach in and take that same note out of his pocket and just, what? And I'll stuff it in my pocket.
Okay.
Well then, shall we? Back to, I guess, the base, and let's at least report in and let them know about the progress of the mission that we've been on.
Sounds.
Alright, as y'all are heading back, Dex, you appear with Angel where? In front of,
I just want to go to
CW's desk?
just basically any room that doesn't have any windows within the hive compound.
well,
So that
none
way
of,
he doesn't
none
get
of
an
it has
immediate-
windows.
Well, it's all underground, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
then-
unless you want to look at dirt, you could probably put in your own, like, break down part of the wall.
Literally just into like the main corridor, like the entryway, and then I'm just gonna lay him on the ground and walk off.
Such a sport, man.
Alright.
Such a sport.
Yeah, just lay him down right there in the middle of the main opening area, right in front of CW's desk.
You know, I'm gonna lay him down in the main. I'm gonna look and see if there's anybody around, and if there's nobody around, I'm gonna like position his like finger in his nose and like.
No, CW is at his desk.
I'm still putting his finger in his nose.
Okay. And CW just kind of looks at you. Dex,
Yes.
you found Angel. That's
I
great.
did.
So, where's the rest of the gang?
Well, they're on their way back, but with an account of him being a dweller of the night and unholy abomination vampire, whatever you want to call him. I figured he'd get a rather nasty sunburn if he were to walk back here. So I just teleported him back instead.
That was a pretty smart move. Karen must have told you about that plan.
Actually, that was all in here as I tapped my forehead.
Sure. Yeah. I bet you Karen told you that about that too. It was all up there in the noggin.
Really, it was all me.
Yeah. I mean, I was actually just looking over your personnel file, and absolutely, I 100% believe you.
As you should, because I'm an angel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as in I'm a angel. He's the angel, but I'm a angel who he's a vampire named Angel, and I'm an angel named Dex. But you already knew
yes.
both of those things, so.
I did.
Would
Is
you
there-
like? You take
No.
me for a fan of butterscotch. Would you like a butterscotch, Dum Dum?
Sure. And he outreaches his hand.
I didn't expect you to say yes. Okay, here you go.
Butterscotch is my favorite. And then he just puts
my
it.
favorite too.
He opens the middle drawer of his desk and he puts the butterscotch in, and then he shuts the drawer. So, is there anything else that?
Well, during the process of us being there, a rather angry specter essentially invaded his being. But don't worry, because nobody got hurt other than him slightly, but it's fine. He got sent. That not my idea, but we conducted a magical ritual which opened up a portal to hell and sucked him back through it. It was quite the show. It left the spirit in hell though, so the spirit's dealt with. The spirit's gone. But after that, I just decided to fly him here.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, that's all. Just
So
another
you-
regular Tuesday.
So you'll just go around opening portals to hell every Tuesday?
you know, hell on Tuesday, purgatory Wednesday. You know,
Right,
of course,
right.
there's the Taco Thursday, but that has nothing to do with that.
It's okay. You see, like, the moment you stop talking, he just pulls out a notepad and starts writing.
Writing a book.
I guess the longer you'll stay here, it could actually turn into a novel. Yes.
See,
If there is anything else, you know where to find me.
I do. Yes, sir, I do.
He just stares at you.
I stare back awkwardly.
Okay, flipping to the other scene.
At this point, I just want to. At this point, I'm assuming we're playing a game of a staring contest, but I don't have to blink, so I know I'll win. So I just keep staring him in the eyes.
Yeah, you end up winning a lot. But okay, so going back to the others, it's quite a walk to get here because you decided to take an some of you took an Uber while someone else took Kevin, what was it called?
Curb.
Yeah, with Jimothy.
Yeah, with Jimothy.
So, as you all exit the tomb and leave the cemetery, y'all see this Volkswagen, this old Volkswagen station wagon, just right there on the outside, and you see Jimothy going, man, y'all need a ride? Y'all want to ride somewhere? I've been waiting for you.
I was gonna pull her dagger and go. I would move very fastly, because I promise you, I'm quicker than you. And you seem like a very nice snack.
Well, he's just standing beside his car.
I'm
on the
gonna
side
go.
of the road.
She's like she's gonna make her fangs just.
I keep getting older. They keep staying the same age.
She's just gonna like make her fangs come out and go. You would be rather tasty. As she's just gonna let her fangs just come out.
Yeah, like I
And I'm rather hungry.
find
What's
a
up, Karen?
cat. We're going in. I just file into the vehicle.
What?
Let's
We're doing. Okay.
All right, we go. Jimothy ain't gonna let you down. And then he jumps in the driver's seat.
I'm gonna get in the Val's gonna get in the passenger seat with her fangs still out.
You got some pretty teeth. My grandma would file her teeth down too like that.
Try anything? And she's gonna kind of like slide her dagger right to his freaking groin and go, try anything? You'll lose it.
I already lost it one time on my mama shit on.
Shut up! Shut up! Val's gonna sink her teeth in. Straight into his shoulder. Alright, before he starts driving, just like straight into his shoulder.
So you're gonna attack him?
I'm gonna life drain his ass.
Okay, I need you
I
to.
like Jimothy. What's wrong with
Why
Jimothy?
are we eating the guy that's literally driving a vehicle with us
Okay,
in it?
I'm gonna need you to roll kick some ass, man.
I got this.
Why do you have to attack everything?
That's an 11.
Alright, choose one effect.
Life drain?
No, from kick
Oh.
some ass.
Oh, hold on. I got that bullet popped up too.
Can I? Let me ask you this. One quick question to the keeper.
Yep.
Are we moving in the vehicle? Is it like
the
going on the
vehicle
road?
is running because the vehicle was still running.
But we're not on the road. We're not like in traffic.
No, you
Okay.
all just jumped into this car.
Gets
You know what?
fucking
No,
bit
I'm
the
gonna
moment
do
everybody
it
jumps
anyway.
into the
I'm doing it
car.
anyway. Can I try to protect someone?
I want to finish up kick some ass, and then you can. Well, actually, you protect someone by preventing harm. So who do you want to protect?
I'm trying to protect Jimothy. He's an innocent guy. He hasn't done anything to
Yeah.
us.
Roll for tough.
Oh shit.
And how much damage does your teeth do?
3.
Three harm.
Yeah, plus one harm because I'm gonna I inflict terrible harm. So it's 4 harm.
Okay, so
Shit.
you inflict 4 harm.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 7.
7 is a mixed success, though, right?
You protect them, okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get. So I would say
Okay.
I'm going to, seeing her going in to bite, I'm just going to jam my arm up in there to, like, be a buffer. And I guess my arm
Alright.
gets bit.
So, Ace, take 4 damage.
Since that goes into the coat sleeve, I assume, then that's minus
Yep.
2, so I take 2 harm.
Okay. And Val, I want you to take 3 harm. As when you go to sink your teeth into this guy, he shoots you directly in the chest with a sawed-off shotgun, and you fly out the passenger door.
Alright.
And then when you fly, and the moment you hit the ground, he goes, no, she bad. He throws it. Throws it into drive. He throws it into drive and slams on the pedal and peels out. Ace, you and Karen are slammed against the back seat and this guy is flying down the road.
Well, I'm only gonna take 2 harm because I ignore 1. So I'm gonna stand up, she's gonna dust herself off, throw her hood up, and just. Is the Uber Black still there?
No, just this dude.
She's gonna pull her phone out and get an Uber Black.
This fucking dude waited.
Yeah, she's just gonna order an Uber Black.
Okay, where are you setting your destination?
Like, I'm gonna go walk back to the curb and set it right where I'm standing.
Okay, can someone please explain to me the type of vehicles that show up for Uber Black?
It's
I have no
all, like,
idea.
nice upper model, like
Like it's literally
Buicks,
black cars, like
Cadillacs.
nice. Yeah.
It's like, it's not like rich person cars, but it's definitely like the kind of car that you'd expect like of upper middle class, like Audis, Buicks, things like that. So
Okay, maybe
and
like
they're
a
all
Cadillac
black.
Escalade
The cars,
or something.
yeah, the cars are always black.
Oh, really?
It's,
For real?
it's like a it's like a limo. It's literally like a limo.
Okay, alright. I got it. Alright, so Karen, Ace. This dude peels out. Y'all are slammed up against the back seat. Ace, your arm is bleeding. Pretty good. She was able to puncture through the coat. And yeah, this dude is flying, like fucking flying down the highway. So Val, you wait several minutes, pass by, and you get a notification that Taj has come to pick you up, and it is a stretch Humvee, or Hummer.
She's
And
gonna get in.
Yeah, Taj looks over at you. Hey, my name's Taj, and I take it we're going to the Broken Egg. That's like my favorite restaurant.
Don't talk, just drive.
Yeah, no problem. That's what a lot of people say. They say, "Hey, Taj, don't talk, just drive." And
The
then,
less you talk, the bigger the tip is.
Yeah, no, for real. So like, the Broken Egg, and then the whole drive, he is talking the whole drive.
She's gonna get out. She's gonna get out and leave 2 pennies. Like she's gonna literally sit there and leave 2 pennies on the seat and walk out.
Oh, ma'am, you forgot your change.
That's for you,
Forgot
your tip.
change. We don't take change. This is a cashless society.
And
So-
she's just gonna keep walking, and she's gonna literally go in, and then walk into the fucking headquarters.
Okay. All right. So, Ace,
You
Karen,
can see
what
Angel
y'all doing?
sprawled out on the floor with his finger in his nose.
It took only a couple of seconds, And now y'all are on the bridge going over Lake Pontchartrain. You know that you're like a couple miles away from the Broken Egg. Heading in the opposite direction.
Oh jeez, where's Jimothy taking you guys?
Where are we going?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just driving. Y'all said driving. I just started driving.
Oh, cool. Well,
Did you have somewhere you wanted to go?
well, a little bit like the opposite of the direction that we're going now is one of the ways. So if we could pull a Yui, that'd be cool.
Yeah, at the
Then, like-
very first moment he sees available to where he can whip a U-turn, he does it. Like right in the middle of this bridge.
We got a lower speed!
Timothy,
You
I
just
mean, I don't know if I approve, but I gotta say I'm definitely impressed with your style.
So, yeah, he pulls out a first aid kit from his glove box. He's like, oh, I have to use it. I have to use this all the time. All the time I keep it refreshed. Mama always said keep your first aids handy.
Yep, my mama says. Oh no, just hand me that, please. Please don't be sticky. Please don't be sticky. And I'll grab the first aid kit.
It's sticky.
I don't wanna know. And I'll just like as like with the farthest tips of my fingers as I can, try and like pop it open, like literally not touch this as much as possible as I'm having to open it up, just trying to find some gauze.
Yeah, there's everything. It's fully supplied.
Okay, I will. Please tell me it's all sealed. It's not like just like unraveled and shoved into this thing, like
Yeah,
an overstuffed suitcase.
Like one thing that you notice is there is exactly 3 of everything.
Yeah,
Like there's even 3 pairs of scissors in there. Like it's very consistent. Like and everything's all nice and neatly packed in there. It's just the outside was just sticky for some reason. But yeah, everything on the inside is nice, securely packaged. It even looks like he organized the band-aids and the gauze, and he also added them into like vacuum sealed bags himself, just to make sure everything was sterile.
Timothy, you might be all right. And I'm just gonna take some gauze, cause I mean I'd say I probably know basic first aid, and I'm just gonna start wrapping up my arm so I'm not just bleeding through into my coat.
All right, yeah. So do y'all give him directions to the Broken Egg?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, maybe we should tell him just to block down for the. Oh, okay. I guess we'll tell him where we actually are going.
Oh. Yeah, the moment y'all arrive, he just says, the Broken Egg? This is like my favorite restaurant. You should have just said you were going here.
So, right. So we will remember that for next time, buddy.
Okay.
Timothy, do you happen to have a card?
Yeah, I have a car. You're in it. Yeah, that's what it said. Y'all don't know about the car? You're in the car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Call you next time. Next time I need to go anywhere, you're my man. Let's go.
Can I get your number too?
Sure.
Do you actually give him your real number?
I give him our corporate's number.
Oh, okay.
Like a 470. He won't tell the difference.
Alright, we'll exchange numbers. Here's my card.
Oh boy.
And he gives you a little business card, and the business card, it just says Jimothy, and then underneath it has a phone number.
I like it.
I was literally expecting like a piece of cardboard that had like a Sharpie marker scribbled on it.
It's a business card.
It's in Times New Roman, 14 font, For some reason, it's all underlined, and italicized. But yeah.
I will. I just want to make my way towards into the Broken Egg and order just a
Well,
couple.
Jimothy actually gets out and opens your door for you. Now, Karen's door, he doesn't open that one, but your door, he actually opens your door for you.
Oh, well, thank you, Jimothy, and I will come around and open Karen's door. Well, then I don't do that at all.
I would just like to add that Jimothy, I'm pretty sure, is Jimothy the curb driver. I think is like my favorite NPC in this campaign so far.
Well, considering the last one you gave violent diarrhea to, so yeah, the bar isn't that high.
I know I'm gonna need someone to drive you somewhere. Just call Jimothy. Hey, one call, Jimothy drives.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Do you want me to wait out here again? Your friend that called first time, he no close out app. So Jimothy, wait. I'll wait again. It's okay. I'll see y'all. I'll be here.
I can't even respond to this dude.
The Princess Frog. This is the old
Oh my
redneck
gosh.
firefly.
He's gonna be like, if you told him to wait there, he'd be sitting there like for like 4 days going, I'm still here, guys.
We left out the back 2 days ago. I'm still waiting.
They didn't close out the app, so I'm still here.
So you'll go into the Broken Egg?
Yes.
And we know he has a sawed-off shotgun, apparently.
I just want to grab some coffee, and I want to have coffee and a cigarette on my way down into the hive base.
Okay, so as you're like going into as you're like about to go into the back room where all the employees are, you take one last look, and Jimothy he's just eyeballing the shit out of you from the window. Like he's pressed up against the outside glass, just looking right at you.
This is just borderline. This is like beyond creepy. Like this is just borderline. Like fuck. Next bad guy, guys, Jimothy.
Ace.
Did I mention that he had overalls on with no shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was picturing.
Yeah, he's bald, clean shaven. Looks a lot like Sling Blade, actually. Yeah, a lot like Sling Blade.
Ace. You need to go tell him his services are no longer required. You will contact him here shortly.
I'm thinking maybe I should just cast banishment again.
Hell's not ready for Jimothy.
Hell would be like, give him back! Give him back! Hell, we send him back!
I think he just wants to get paid. Why don't we just go tell Dex that the guy that he hired needs to get paid, and he'll be on his way.
You know, at this point, I'm feeling like that we should talk about hiring on Jimothy as a full-time driver for Hive. So,
Right. I'm throwing one cigarette in my mouth, and I'll use my good arm to order some coffee, and I'm gonna make my way down into Hive.
So
you trip over Angel's body.
So Dex, you get a notification on your phone. It says the delivery has been, or the curb ride has been completed, and you have arrived at your destination. Would you like to close out the ticket?
I'm gonna give him like a $10 tip, and
All right.
say, and with a note that's like, "You're a very nice person, Jimothy. I want you to be my full-time driver. You're cool. Come work for this secret organization." But I'm not gonna say the name.
So you notice that you never clocked out of the original ticket when you when you arrived at the cemetery. So your total time is like, your total time is like 6 hours of idle time, and idle time is like $50 an hour. So yeah, you owe him like $500.
$100.
And you went ahead and applied a $10 tip, so it just automatically charged to your debit card, $510.
Deducted it from my money.
See, I don't even know how much Val even has.
I had
Yeah.
$1,740. Now I'm down to $1,230.
I mean, I'm just saying, we were at work for it. You could write it off as a business expense.
I'm definitely gonna talk to. I'm gonna find what's our leader's name again? The leader of this base.
Mr. Whitworth!
CW?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him and say so. And business-related expenses, don't exactly ask me how. I accrued a $510 curb bill. I guess I can just send that over to corporate or.
Yes, you can actually. You can send me the information. You can email it to me, or you can print it off, and I'll do the necessary paperwork, and I'll send it off to corporate.
Thank you.
Now, what was this bill for?
A ride to and from the cemetery, but he waited for us in case of emergency, in case we needed a sudden getaway.
I'm sorry, Ace. As of the new amendment, yes, Dex. So we had a new memo that went out last week that we no longer cover ride shares or equivalent. So I apologize for that. That's corporate for you. You know, the suits, they always get what they want.
You're fucked. So, Mr. Whitworth, I will say this. Dex will be here probably soon. I bit him. Or Ace will be here soon. I bit him in the arm because I was going to bite the cab driver because he was a little bit on the awkward side, and then he shot me with a shotgun. Just to let you know. So
wait. Hold on, let's back up. You were going to assault an innocent civilian, and you ended up biting your teammate and getting shot with a shotgun?
More or less.
Is it more or is it less? Do you have more to tell me? Or do you have less to tell me?
I hold up my hand in the direction of Valencia like I'm going for a high five, and I'm just like, go B team.
She kind of looks at him and go, I'm gonna bite that one next.
Oh.
CW pulls out the other, the same notebook that he had in front of Dex, and he continues to start writing. This is definitely going to be a chapter-based novel.
But I'm pretty sure he's fine. But he might be bleeding a little bit.
The way, Val, angel blood is toxic to vampires. Just so you know.
Says who?
Trust me.
We can try it. I mean, I'm all for it.
Let's let you mull that one over.
Anyways, so yeah, I just figured I'd let you know this bit of information. Other than that, by the way, how is the vampire doing?
He's laying on the floor with a finger up his nose.
She's just gonna kind of like nudge the finger at his nose, like just nudge his hand with her foot. That's very disrespectful, whoever did that.
About this time, Ace and Karen, y'all come downstairs and you just see Val just kicking Angel while he's unconscious on the ground.
No, I nudged his hand out of his finger out of his nose.
Hey, perception is reality.
Yeah, and Ace, dude, she totally just kicked him while he was unconscious. Not cool.
I'm gonna be honest, do you not know what it means to be a team player?
Listen, somebody put his finger in his nose, I was nudging his hand out of his nose. Yeah, and somebody put your teeth in my arm. Yeah, you'll be alright, you'll live.
That's not really the issue here, it's why are you trying to eat people that are just gonna give us a ride?
He was being a little bit weird and I just didn't like it.
You're a vampire, I know magic, you dealt with a literal angel that can bamf around. We're all fucking weird, that doesn't mean you need to bite them.
Yes, but he was creepy.
And you got a job done. Point A to point B
Jimothy is a
twice
good
as time.
soul, okay?
Whatever. I'm going to my room.
That would be best.
Oh, great. Karen,
Oh, good.
please, status report. Please, have some good news.
Things are going well.
Good news already? I like it.
There is a slight delay. However, I assure you the end result will be on the same end date. I am being
you
as vague as
lost me.
fuck.
You've completely lost me. I
God
have
damn
no
it.
idea.
Okay.
You know what?
Ugh.
It's fine. You're all done for the day.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for completing this task
Just-
for Hive. You're great investigators. You may all retire to your rooms.
Yeah, just
Personally,
I'll
I'm
swing more in the
craving a,
morning. I just need a nap.
Nope. Dex, no need to thank me. You did a great job. I will put this in y'all's record.
all I was saying is I was gonna go upstairs
Yep.
to get a Nova Scotian Benny.
Sure, whatever you want. Please, just all of you, get away from me, please.
Quick point of reference, if you could,
Oh my God.
Mr. Whitworth.
Yes.
Hey, look, there's a kid. He's dead. That apparently they got to
Oh,
before.
of course.
we-
Of course, someone is dead. Oh God.
It was already like that before we even got called here.
Yeah.
But the body's still
Yeah.
there. Could you put in an anonymous tip? Let the local authorities be able to deal with it.
Where is he?
Same crypts that we just went to investigate. He's
I don't
just...
know which crypts you went to.
Well,
You just
if
said
you'll
you were
let me
going to the
explain-
cemetery. Oh my God.
I see a sign or something with the name of the crypt, Tony.
It's the one that has the unnamed woman that was the savior of all the kids in the Civil War.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
Can y'all please just write a report? Just write a report and I'll review it later.
if you don't want Team 73, don't ask for Team 73. This is how we do.
And again, I'm gonna take the same motion that I tried to take with Val towards Ace, and I'm gonna hold in my hand and just be like, "Go B team," for a big high five.
I'll start to raise my arm and like, oh, ow. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna walk up to Whitworth and hold my hand up for a high five and just say, "Go B team." Hey, go B team.
He just shuts his book and he just walks out of the room. He just walks down the hallway back to his bedroom.
And I prance off in a skipping fashion, just humming like Nova Scotian Benny.
I will start to make my way toward the med bay or whatever we have that's close to that and actually
Yeah.
give myself like legit
You have an
bandaging.
infirmary.
I'll make my way in that direction.
Alright. Over time you can heal a couple wounds. You heal one wound over time, and then with using the infirmary you heal an additional wound. So you can heal your 2 wounds in like an hour or 2, which y'all got more than enough time. I'll say y'all have like the whole rest of the day to do
If
something.
it takes him 2 hours to heal those wounds, then I'm gonna go up to the restaurant and sit down. And every time they ask me, if I want gonna order anything, tell them, "Oh, I'm waiting for somebody," and I'm gonna do that for 2 hours.
Okay. When you go up to the restaurant and you sit down at one of the they sit you down at one of the tables by the large glass pane that leads where you can view the city street, and you see Jimothy just standing the window, just looking at you. The moment y'all make eye contact, he just gets this huge wide grin and just waves at you.
I'm gonna give him a big wave, and I'm gonna go outside to talk to Jimothy.
The moment you start to walk towards him and open the door, he runs back to his car and drives off.
Jimothy's such a nice. I'm gonna specifically request him from now on when I order curb.
All right.
And I go back down, and I'm gonna just tell them I'm waiting for somebody for 2 hours in this restaurant.
Okay. So what's the rest? Well, Karen, what are you doing? Are you gonna go ahead and just write the report?
After briefly speaking with Ace.
Okay. He's in the infirmary.
Right. So I go with Ace, and it's like 2 points, Ace. 1, as the boss, can't talk to people like that. Come on. As your friend, and more so, like, you're totally right. Like, what the fuck? Like, if he didn't want us, then why the... Don't ask. What the fuck? Like, I get both sides. Stuck.
Right, they called us here for a job, we did the job.
Right?
Nobody died after we got here.
I was like, we didn't cause the death of anybody. I'm just saying. Alright, so I've got a massive report to write. Fun times. But it will be outlining specifically that it was dead long before we got there.
Well, not only that, I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but a nice thank you that we handled his problem within a day of us getting here would have been nice.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I do as devil's advocate here is maybe he's got a lot more on his plates than we know of.
Well, here's the real question.
He's not typically that way. You know?
What else do they have for us here?
That sounds like something I need to sleep on.
It sounds like I'd like to know what it is he's writing, because I don't want anything getting sent up to Catherine that we don't want it to be. Side note, comma, Catherine is apparently the head of Hive.
Wink, wink, cough, cough.
Were you telling me, or?
No, I was reminding Kelly, but...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I assume Karen knows that, and so does the Keeper?
I mean, I know that.
Yeah.
I know who my characters are. Sometimes.
Most of the times, Dex and Ace. I mean, what?
I will be honest. When I was talking about Jimothy just a minute ago, saying he was outside, I kind of forgot his name until one of you were like, Jimothy!
No, it's perfect. It's fine.
Also,
anyways,
what is the deal with Val? So she just bites and attacks anybody? Do we have to be on guard with these people that they're trying to pair us up with?
I imagine so. She's not someone I would trust.
Yeah, I'm a
even
little,
80% of the time.
I was all on board with her being with us until...
Right?
Yeah.
I don't like how she handled that. If that's how she handles stressful or odd situations.
Yeah, if you want to write something on your report, like, sure, I can be a bit more mindful about how I speak to supervisors, but, you know, having her try and masticate on my arm is another thing.
We're definitely putting that in my report. She is not to be trusted. Or at least needs to be reprimanded or re-educated in decision-making skills. To put it politely, like, you need to think about what the fuck you're about to do before you fucking do it. Alright, well, I've got about at least 2 hours ahead of me of report writing. I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Well, you know where I'll be.
You're doing good,
At this point, I would be calling Ace on the phone after I waited for 2 hours.
He doesn't have a
phone.
phone.
I would be calling Karen on the phone.
I just pull out the phone in my pocket.
Hey Karen, put Ace on the phone.
I just handed it to Ace. I'm like,
yeah, I'm gonna try and wedge it. I've now got a cigarette in one in my mouth, a cup of coffee in one hand, and bandaging on the other one. So I'm just, yeah, what's up, bud?
Hey, I'm up at the restaurant. Come have brunch.
I'm a little tied up at the moment.
I saved you a seat. They keep asking me if I'm gonna order, but I just tell them I'm waiting on you. It's been about I don't know 2 hours.
All right, well I'll tell you what. You feel like treating? Because I'm a little tied up here, and I think I might have left my wallet back in Savannah.
Yeah, I got you.
So I will just say, canonically, that's canon in this world. Dex, you have never seen Ace pay for his own food.
Okay.
Like, does he even have a wallet? He keeps saying he does, but does he?
You have, since you've known Ace, you have always paid for his food.
Secretly, I'm super loaded because I never pay for anything.
Dex. Dex has always paid for Ace's food.
And you get Karen to buy your cigarettes for you. So.
You do. He does.
Actually, yeah. But there was one time. No, there was one time where Karen showed force and forced Ace to pay that one time. And
Over anniversary, the dick.
so real quick, guys, it is coming up at almost close to 9 o'clock. So we got 8 minutes. Y'all want to take an 8-minute break real quick?
That's fine.
Yeah, right.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
can
Can we,
refill my
can we
margarita.
also, at that time frame, change the music from the creepy crypt music
Yes.
to actual
Yes.
jams?
Let me. You want to
Or
do what you want me
banjos.
to, Tony?
You can do dueling banjos because Timothy's coming back with a vengeance. Well, all right. Now I'll be back. Y'all can change it to whatever you want.
And Paul. See ya.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, the music changed. You know
And
what?
I just got back.
Well, until we hit 9 o'clock, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start working on my level up for Mr. Shaz. Mr. Shaz.
Shaz or Ace?
Shaz, he was talking
Shaz.
to me about what he was gonna do. So
Oh, okay.
I've already decided what I'm gonna do on my level up. Well, I was waiting on y'all to get back.
You're good. Gavin, what's the best pickles to buy at a grocery store?
I forget which brand I have, but mine are like fast food style, like pickle crisp, are the ones that I keep. So it's like the medium sliced like dill pickles, but they're a little more like solid than regular pickles are, so they have a little bit of crunch to it.
Yeah. What's the brand?
I can tell you after this. I want to say it might just be Kroger brand, but I'll tell you after this. I know. I can tell you this. It comes in a plastic jar, not a glass jar.
I think I know which ones that you.
Yeah, it's like the pickling is a little lighter, so that way the pickles like don't get too soggy, like they're still crispy. Yeah, I like those.
It looks like there's a pickle sitting in a chair.
Maybe.
Grillos.
I can tell you after this.
What's after this? The game?
Yeah, after the game.
Oh, I'm gonna forget by then. Go look at in the fridge.
You want me to go check the fridge?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do it this way. Spells. I can't even hear. Yeah, okay.
They are Kroger brand hamburger dill fast food chips, is what they're called.
Huh. I was almost for sure that you were talking about Grillos. You gotta try some Grillos. Those are really good.
I like these just because, again, like the pickling is lighter, so
Yeah.
the pickles are still crispy.
Yeah. Grillos are probably one of my favorite. It looks, if you ever see it, it just looks like a pickle sitting in a beach chair.
I gotcha.
If you ever see them, dude, they come in a plastic container too. They're like really good. I see a lot of people like Vlasic pickles, one that has like a stork or something on its label. I don't like those. I think they're too soggy. Like they
Yeah,
taste-
I think so too.
I don't know.
Though I'll also say the Kroger pickle spears, because for this, like, if you're putting pickles on a sandwich, then you need like the pickled chips, you know. But
Yeah,
like,
and they
the
got to be
best-
crunchy. They have to be. If they're not crunchy, they're no good.
But the best snacking pickles, if you're just gonna like take out some pickles and start eating them, are pickle spears, definitely.
I actually have a plate full of pickle spears in front of me right now. That's what I'm eating on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to see Grillos, they sell them in Kroger, and they're the spears. They also sell them at like Costco. If you ever get a chance, dude, get some of those. The spears. They're probably the crunchiest pickles I've ever ate, and they are so good. There's a lot of garlic. They add a lot of garlic to it, which kind of gives it like a different flavor than Classico or Vlasic. But yeah, it's really good. Like all natural flavorings, no artificial anything. So
I'll have to give them a try,
yeah, definitely one of my favorites.
because I do love me some pickles.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
I remember there was some game that was coming out, and me and you were gonna have like a whole weekend, and all we did was stock up on like cheese pizzas, pickles, and chocolate milk.
Yes, I remember that.
And we spent like 40 something hours playing these games.
Which game was it though? Dude, I want to say it was Borderlands.
I think it
the
was
first
Borderlands
one.
2.
Oh, was it the second one? Okay.
Borderlands 2 came out in 2012. It's about
But yeah, dude,
Yo.
if you've noticed, like, in pretty much every Borderlands game, I always end up playing some kind of character that can melee. And I think you've seen why. I play melee characters in shooting games. But yeah, dude, I remember my melee 0 in Borderlands 2. That was a fun build. You get Law and Order, which I think Order is a shield and Law is a handgun that like increases your melee damage. But if you have both equipped, like anytime you deal damage with Law, then Order like heals you for however much damage you do. So if I use that in combination with like Assassinate, then it basically anytime I killed anything, I went back to full health. Or anytime I attacked anything.
I remember when we were playing Borderlands 1, when you tried to make like some super OP Siren build, and I tried to make some super OP Mordecai build, and it was like 1 for 1. If I got the shot off first, then I would win. If you got the hit off first, you would win, and it just went back and forth.
Yeah, I liked my my Siren SMG build that I used, but it was a Destroyer is the type that I used. So like, because there's all these different types of Liliths that you could play where you would focus on like one element, except for the Destroyer, which used them all. So I know I had like 4 different weapons, and each weapon had a different element on it. Like I had a rocket launcher, a sniper rifle, a shotgun, and an SMG. I think my SMG was corrosive. I think my sniper rifle was lightning. My rocket launcher was fire, and my shotgun was whichever one's left. I think it might have been explosive actually. Explosions! I remember that DLC.
I can use into Windows 2. Blow jobs.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's late. I said 10 minutes, not 14 minutes.
Yeah, me and Kelly are here.
8.
Yeah, I know. So y'all just are here, but y'all just didn't want to enter into the pickle conversation, huh? Like, nah, those two are too fancy for us. Talking
That's what
about their
I'm saying.
pickles.
You know, sometimes I feel like my palate is too refined for some people. You know, not everybody's ready for pineapple on pizza or cheese on their apple pie.
Run.
Sorry, I'm also
Gavin.
going through and updating my level up.
Gavin, did you hear that? Sean said that if you ever put pineapple on pizza again, you're fired. I heard him.
I've said that
He said
multiple times.
Power.
Then I will gladly give up my job because that's not stopping anytime soon. I also put cheese on my apple pie, specifically sharp cheddar. It has to be sharp cheddar.
I'm gonna reload Fantasy Grounds right quick. It's super laggy because I loaded a bunch of modules.
Nice.
Yeah, while you're reloading that, can you reload Gavin's food palette, please?
If you have it on deck, I suppose it could.
Hey, at least, Tony, at least you and me agree on pickles. You do agree on pickles.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
soggy. No soggy pickles up in this bee.
Crispy pickles, they have to be.
Crispy and crunchy pickles has to be.
Well, then just get green peppers at that point.
What?
Nah.
No.
And green peppers are like the blasphemy of peppers. Like,
No,
if
they're
I'm gonna
not.
if I'm gonna eat
Bell
peppers,
peppers?
well, they're okay, sure,
They're the
but
least pepperest of peppers.
No,
Yeah,
they
I
are
like-
peppers. They're flavor
I like-
enhancers.
I like spicy peppers.
Right, but when you say peppers, you assume pepper.
Well, actually, typically if they're spicy, I call them chilies. If they're peppers, that's sort of the blanket term for all of them. But like specifically spicy peppers, I call chilies.
Pepperoncinis. Kinda, sorta spicy-ish.
Oh, I love those. I got a jar of them
Talking about banana
downstairs.
peppers, I hate those.
Yeah.
No,
Pepperoncinis. Which are banana peppers, but they're pickled, if you will.
Hey Gavin,
What's up?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll from my hip dice for my level up.
No hip
Oh,
dice?
you're not gonna take the average?
'Cause I thought that was the jam. Was...
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I'm feeling especially lucky.
no.
Okay,
Banana
hold
peppers
on.
actually have like a
what-
shoe lower than 500,
what
where
was
pepperoncinis
your,
have it's like lower than 1,000.
What was your
It's like
max
the
HP
next step
before
up.
the level up?
Pepperoncinis are delicious.
Yeah, they're like candies.
Let me look it up.
Literally anything. Mostly salads and sandwiches.
See, I love to like immediately pull them out of the jar, and then like I'll bite the tip off, and then like dip them in the jar, so that way they soak up all that juice from the jar, and I'll sprinkle that juice all over my salad.
See, once they come from the jar, I actually bite the tip off and then put the juices that come out of it onto my salad as if like an additional dressing. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But if you use the pepperoncini as like a scoop, you get more.
That was like the bread theory.
Yeah.
Like in pasta and bread, you use it to scoop.
I'd say I got a. Sorry to answer your question. I got a plus 11
Well,
for Shaz.
changer out my book.
So what's 188 minus 11? That'd be what, 177?
177. Okay.
Buying
I'm just
pepperoncini stuff.
now. You may roll.
Yeah, and then Azrael had a plus 4. If you want to go and like correct that, we can.
And I'll
Krog?
later. But I'll say this:
Put a brand again.
if you roll a 1, you can re-roll it for whatever for your roll. So,
Bruh.
knowing that, make your roll.
Can I use a luck
Kroger
point?
brand actually has some really good
No,
pepperoncinis.
can't use a luck point.
Can
for
I have
this.
advantage? 4, 6, 8.
Well, I don't mind spending an extra $1 on the.
I'll make sure I've got the
brand
right
it is,
hit
but
die
it's-
for this.
It's got a red label, but it's on a green background with a red lid. Kind of tall and narrow. I don't know, it's with the pickles, I know that. But
Wait, what is it?
What's your barred hit dice
it's gonna
not
irritate
showing up
pee
at
out
the
of me
bottom?
Now I have to go hunt
Well,
for
it's
the pepperoncini.
because
brand.
I'm just rolling it now. Oh, I don't know. But shit. 8 points.
All right, so 185.
You said it has a
Oh.
red top on it?
HP.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go and
the
change it now.
Mezzetta imported Greek golden pepper cheese.
And I'm gonna go ahead and change
with like less than $3.
Azrael.
Yeah, that's the brand. That is the only brand of pepperoncinis that my mom buys. But me, I think Kroger brand actually tastes just as good of those. Kroger makes a lot of good stuff.
There.
They do. It's kind
And
of like
Azrael levels up too, so
I don't know if I'm willing to change.
I
what
just
know
changed his
are.
max hit points back to what they're supposed to be.
Like, does it
I would
get
love
better?
to try
Now I'll
something
level him up,
else.
and I'll
I just
take the,
don't like
average.
change.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like if I find a food at a restaurant or something that I know that I like,
It's hard to
I
get
order
away
the
from
same
it.
thing every time I go there.
You know what I don't like? I do not like anything that Mount Olive makes. I think that Kroger, everything that Mount Olive makes, someone else makes it 10 times better.
Yeah,
I don't even know anything about the brand.
Right? It's like I've heard of them, but I don't know of any one good product.
Well, Mount Olive makes everything. They pickle, like, if it goes into a mason jar, Mount Olive has, like, something for it.
Oh yeah.
Rail gets his
I
first
only
level
use
9
him for
slot.
the sweet pickle juice for his for Sean's chicken salad recipe, but that's only because I have to follow his mother's recipe. Aside from that, I don't touch it.
Hey, Gavin. Would you do me a favor and drop down to D&D General while they're talking about this? Just let us know whenever Gavin gets back.
I don't think Brandon is coming back.
Yeah, something tells me he's out because I don't know. Maybe
He's not even in the chat anymore.
I just dragged Gavin to the other channel. Hey, so I had a suggestion about Azrael anyway for swapping out some spells. There's something I think he needs to learn or get somehow as a wizard. Let him learn haste. He needs to know haste.
Okay.
So he does not. And it's actually beneficial to his build. So he has the whatever durable magic, and it makes his AC go up by 2 whenever he is concentrating on a spell. He doesn't have any good concentration spells, surprisingly enough. So like haste would be really beneficial for him to know, because that would also let him get his concentration that he could be able to hold, even if you put it on somebody else. And you know what actually would be a pretty good one, considering he just
levels or what 9th level spell do you think he should take?
I know exactly which 9th level spell he would take, because it's completely thematic. Foresight.
Yeah, Foresight is what I was leaning towards.
He just got done dealing with a Relicanter who had it. He saw how it works. He saw how beneficial it can be. He needs a concentration spell. Foresight. Actually, I don't think Foresight is concentration.
Yeah, I don't think it is. It's not.
But still, it's, better than him getting Wish. You don't need another character with Wish or anything else like that, so. Or True Polymorph. He already copies me with Force Cage, so, let him be on his own. I'd say Foresight would actually be probably the best option out of him.
And if he has Foresight up and he's concentrating on haste, that makes him nearly unhittable.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I like that.
All right, hey, we're hopping back into our game, so let's go and move on up. We're gonna go without Brandon.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine Brandon's probably bored because he didn't get much action. We're getting fussed at for.
Well, he didn't even get to eat the person he wanted to eat because I blocked him.
Yeah, he did not get to attack the first person, so.
Why did he attack him though?
Because that's what he does with everybody.
That's
It's his thing.
Jam.
It's his identity.
As
Alright.
my character was literally going to write him up for it. As unfun play gameable as that is. God, it's like 2 hours into shift, you try to kill somebody. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I want to hear that meeting of you calling him into your office and presenting him with a write-up.
It's like, Val, sweetie, if you're hungry, get a cat or something.
No, not a cat. Find a rat.
Anything is.
Or a pig.
You don't eat strangers, then there's 0 threat. You definitely don't eat coworkers that are also 0 threat. So, stop that.
The sawed-off shotgun That was funny though.
That was
pretty
solid.
good.
Well, I had a strong something tells me that Jimothy totally drives with a sawed-off shotgun in his lap.
All things considered, I can't exactly say it's a surprise.
No, it's like, oh, Jimothy has a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, that seems normal.
Yeah, it makes sense. Sure.
Like nunchucks, that would be weird. Sawed-off shotgun, right there, totally get it.
For some reason, the nunchucks wouldn't be that much of a surprise to me either.
Let's see, it would be, because that'd be more hands-on versus just.
Don't be ninja kicking while you Judy chopping, because ain't nobody need a one-legged ninja.
Right.
Well, if y'all would like to begin.
I would, yes.
Ready whenever everybody else is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna finish the report and hand it in. Well, if anything comes of that, we'll get there. But
Yeah, you can just send it to him in an email. It's
yeah, I'm
alright.
just gonna type it up in a
Yep.
2-hour-long email.
What
Well, you do
Tony's
that.
going to need from you is after this session, he's going to need you to actually write up an extensive report and send it to him.
I can send you an actual incident report from the county. For sure.
Someone go and look at your previous Word documents like, what the fuck is this?
Not even. I can find a fake case number and send you a police report that's accidental. I can do that.
But, okay.
File open records. What? Who the fuck is dead?
Oh, she bad. That
Good times.
Okay, hold on. I just need to
Breathe.
think.
Breathe. Breathe.
God, I hate this fucking game. Alright, so where were we? Alright, so you wrote your report, you emailed it off.
Right.
What are y'all doing for the rest of the day? Because, like I said, y'all have the rest of the day. If y'all just want to call it a day, we can start on the next day.
Well, I'm digging into a plate of toasted English muffins with some pickled herring on top and an egg on top of that.
Oh.
Ace, Karen, are y'all going to go join him?
You know what? I don't. Is there a library or something to use to get resources to study on or anything like that?
Well, it depends on which topic it is that you actually want to study on, because there's different types of libraries, and each warehouse has a certain specific warehouse library.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to continue waiting, and every time they ask me if I'm going to finally order, I'm going to tell them for like the next 8 hours, no, I'm waiting on someone.
I will go meet with him since I see that Ace is not going anywhere.
So, Ace, in the old one out in Savannah, they had a lore library. This one has a mystical library. So if you want to look at the expert sheet, that's what this one has.
So I just want to know if there's any creature or really anything that explains anything as best I can for empathetic abilities that I've been experiencing lately.
So, the mystical library, if you use your library's occult tomes and grimoires, preparing with your tomes and grimoires take +1 forward for use magic. So you, you know, roll an investigate a mystery, and then ask me what is it that you're trying to ask again? And you can't you won't suffer any hard moves from this one. Unless you roll snake eyes. Investigate a mystery.
Oh, sorry, I was asking Kelly. Investigate a mystery. That is sharp. And I am looking not for a person, I'm looking for a thing. So I don't get the extra +1. Okay. $12.
Okay. So ask me your question again. It doesn't have to be from investigate, just whatever question it is.
I'm just trying to get information on any creatures that have had empathetic abilities like I've had before, or if there's been any history of that at all, just to know. I'm trying to get a better idea of like where these abilities might have cropped up from, what they mean.
So, of all the people, you know that CW is an expert in the occult and some other things, and so by asking him, he could tell you it could be hereditary, maybe your parents, or your most likely it skips a couple generations, but sometimes like your great-great-grandmother could have been a witch doctor and that was her ability or something like that. It could go up the family tree. That's how, like, there's never been a case of like somebody just catching an infection and becoming empathic. Normally it's something that's hereditary, like genetically. Always like seems to skip a couple generations, like one, maybe two. Sometimes it skipped 3 or 4. But there are a couple dozen cases of people who claim to be have empathic abilities, but it's very hard to prove that. When it comes to mythical monsters, that's even harder to try and find out what kind of monsters have empathic abilities other than spirits. When spirits possess people, they can actually take some of their emotions and onto themselves, so that's a pretty common thing. But other than that, yeah, you would just have to do an ancestry tree or something like that to figure out who your grandparents were or something.
Alright, and while I'm here, I just want to also do a quick look. I don't want to spend a terrible amount of time if I took a bunch of time doing that, but look at the same type of thing for prophetic abilities. Just, it's not so much I want to know like what a prophet can do or anything like that. It's just what risks does a person have if they do have prophetic abilities? Does it put them in danger? Does it hurt them? If I can look into that.
So, CW gets pretty excited when you ask him this information. And he shows you a bunch of case files of people that have claimed to see the future. And every single one of them has committed suicide in some form or fashion, or or been murdered in some type of horrific way. But before all of that happened, they had severe claim, like they were put under study from therapists, and every one of them went insane. And there was about 15 cases in the past 200 years.
Oh. Fuck. Thank
Good
you
news
for
for me,
sharing
right?
that
They
news.
all shared the same, like, the similarities between each event was all the same. Like, the world's on fire, demons, angels, monsters, like every monster they could possibly think of was there, and just the entire world was nothing but like burning ashes and chaos.
So that's a thing, and I'll light another cigarette. I need to go meet with my friends now.
All right. So you're going up to the restaurant?
I will go and reconvene with Dex and Karen.
All right.
All right.
I finally tell the waiter, "Oh, my company's here now. It's only been 4 hours. Yeah, now I'm ready to order."
So, Ace, when you look at your menu, when you look down and look at your menu, you just feel like somebody's watching you. And you look up from the menu and you see the large pane window that overviews the street, and you see Jimothy standing up against the window, breathing against the window.
I start motioning for him to come into the restaurant.
And he's just sitting there staring at you.
Here, I'm gonna go get Jimothy. I'll be right back.
Just leave the guy. Leave him, and I'll just give an awkward smile to Jimothy. Hey, do the like head nod.
Nick ends off, he takes off running. Or stands up, he takes off running.
Okay. I did. I paid him. Yes.
Did you pay him?
I did. I really did. I paid him.
Did you pay him in lollipops?
No. Actual money.
Huh. Okay, and it was the full amount?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright. Huh. Well, I guess
He's
he's
just friendly. He's just friendly. That's all.
permanently our driver
You know,
now.
I'd like to talk to Whitworth and see if I can get him on as a permanent driver for Hive. I think he'd do very well here.
I feel like there's probably gonna be some more vetting to that. Let's just, let's let him have a trial run, and we'll see how things go.
I mean, his +1 so far is he's got a pretty solid reaction time.
Yeah. So hey, Karen, how you feeling right now?
Tired?
Any headaches, or just anything that makes you seem a little out of sorts?
Well, judging by our previous experience, just exhausted, and I mean, I've got a headache now, but that's only because, well, still the last 12 hours.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Checks out.
Okay.
I'm ordering a salmon Benedict and blueberry goat cheese pancakes
Oh,
with like 4 mimosas.
I get nauseous, and I visibly.
So, Dex, while you're sitting here at the table, and you're sitting here talking to them, and you're hearing their conversation, all of a sudden, everything stops. Everything around you freezes. And then you hear a voice over your shoulder. Dex?
I turn to the source of the voice.
You see Michael standing over your shoulder.
Ah, damn it. I was just sitting down to breakfast.
It's like 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, breakfast for dinner. It's all relative.
Right, yes. No, time is not relative. Your clock is ticking. And I came here to help you. No. He holds up a finger to his lips and he just says, shh. The one you think is the right one overshadows, or he says the one you think is the right one's shadow grows longer over the whole. And then
Repeat
he
that back to
mentions,
me one more time.
the one you think is the right one, the one you think is the right one's shadow overshadows the whole.
Okay.
And as soon as he gets done saying that, he disappears.
Hell is that supposed to mean?
Hell is what's supposed to mean? What, your eggs Benedict and all that? It's disgusting, that's what it means.
Salmon Benedict, thank you.
You didn't hear any of that.
Did you just fart?
Oh god, please don't float.
Never mind.
Okay.
I just got a message from one of my brothers. That's all.
And?
He said, the one you think is the right one's shadow overshadows the whole. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean.
Well,
So, Gavin, hold on. Did you write H-O-L-E or W?
W.
Good. Okay, that's the right one. My man. Dude, on it.
so
Whatever, I'm just gonna eat food.
it's your brother. Does that ring a bell in any form
No,
or fashion?
not at all. He is as irritatingly cryptic as always.
Who do you think might be the right one?
I don't know.
Well, obviously
I'm
he
not meant
thinks
to
that
know
you
yet.
do. So, if you were your brother talking to you, trying to convey a message, who do you think your brother would think that you think is the right one? Hopefully I phrased that right.
I don't even know to what he's referring. Is he speaking of some agent of the apocalypse? I don't know. Again, as irritatingly cryptic as always.
Didn't you, if I recall this correctly, say that Karen was the right one? She was the one that could talk to your brothers?
You have a point. And Karen, no offense, but you are the one that I have the least read on, because the prophecies said absolutely nothing about you. So, this is a good thing. There's sort of a wild card in all this.
Okay, are you gonna finish that salmon Benedict?
I am, yes, I am. And almost like realizing I forgot about it, I immediately start scarfing it down.
Okay. Who's up for seconds?
I mean, I could eat every scrap of food in this entire restaurant, but I imagine that'd be a pretty hefty bill.
So does anyone happen to know if we have any more business in the city, or if we might be moving on?
Actually, Gavin, I want to know, what is the sauce called that goes on eggs Benedict? Just Gavin.
That would be
Tartar sauce.
No, it's not tartar sauce. It's called
I was just saying this is what Jax would probably put on it.
No, it's not bolognese sauce. It's
If you can't tell me, you can't order eggs Benedict ever again.
Dude, I've had eggs Benedict plenty of times. I'm just drawing a blank. I even know how to make the sauce, like from scratch at home. I know how to make it. No, it's
a mustard base.
It's actually not. The reason it's yellow is from the egg yolk. Actually, you just use egg yolk to make it. What's it called?
Hollandaise.
There it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we used to make it all the time. We added mustard to ours.
Well, I don't add mustard to mine. You just use a little bit of lemon juice, some egg yolks, and a little bit
if you
of milk.
do like a teaspoon of horseradish, it actually gives it like a nice spice.
I'll try that. Yeah. But yes, hollandaise. And
But
I can make
anyways,
a damn good hollandaise.
Okay, well, I just want to see if you knew that, because you're always like, I'm gonna order egg Benedict.
It's one of my favorite foods, but
It's gross.
I was just drawing a blank.
It's gross. Poached eggs are gross. You shouldn't poach eggs. You shouldn't poach chicken. But anyways, okay, moving on. So, what were y'all doing? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
I think we should speak to Whitworth. Perhaps the path ahead will reveal itself as we continue going about our business as usual. But yes, to find out exactly where we might be needed after this point, I think should be the next order of business. As I immediately pour some, way too much syrup over my blueberry goat cheese pancakes and start scarfing those down too.
So Karen, how are you feeling right now? Okay.
Yeah, good talk, Karen.
Good talk, Dex. I mean, Ace. What's up, my man?
Karen had taken her headphones off for a second there, but yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
Okay.
one of my
You're good.
middle school friends just texted me a throwback picture of us. I was like, what?
Cute.
Yeah, it was rough. I had braces. And wavy hair that's not wavy. Anyway, what was your question?
How's
Statement.
Karen feeling?
Oh, as stated before, just tired with a bit of a headache. Slightly fuzzy headed, but more emotionally drained with the current updates and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Dex.
fuzzy.
I mean, Ace. What? I'm just touching base with everybody. What's going through your mind right now at this table?
So, I want to subtly, if I can, just put a hand on Karen's arm and see if I can test out this empathetic ability and make sure, see how she's feeling.
Sorry,
especially after.
Did you say arm or inner thigh?
I was going for arm.
Oh, okay, arm. Yeah, I mean they just sound so similar. So I mean,
They do. Yeah, they do.
My bad. My bad. Okay.
I actually just wanted to unclasp her bra while I was at it.
Oh, all right. I mean, we're not playing that kind of game, but
just her
so
arm.
anyways.
Yeah, next time, Sean, just say arm, okay? That's
Yeah,
not this kind of game.
Jeez, kind of. This game is PG. Remember that, guys. PG game here. Okay.
So,
and you're trying to touch into your empathetic.
yeah, it's a new thing, but I'm trying to see. I know it's worked with Karen before, and I don't know. Just I want to be overly cautious with
like
what I found out.
Before, we're gonna do things a little different. Like before, I want you to just roll 1d6 and add your weird. And that's a +5.
For my weird is a +3, so it's 8.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Unless I'm doing something that is beyond human limitations.
Yeah, no, this isn't. We're not gonna use weird. We're just gonna use the 1 dice plus your weird. I mean, we're not gonna use magic. It's just gonna be plus your weird, as if you were. This isn't going to be.
Okay.
Don't think of the empath abilities as using magic. It's not. It's not a magical property. It's more of like a spiritual kind of thing.
Okay.
So basically, the way that we're gonna do it is if you get above like 5. So if you get above 5, like 6 or higher, then I'm just gonna let you tap into part of their. If you roll like really high, like a 5 or a 6, you can get definitely like think about more, and get more in depth. So that's just how we're gonna do this, since it's not like you're channeling magic powers and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be more direct. There's not gonna be any like hard moves against you and stuff like that, unless you do it to like a ridiculous level, like trying to tap into the spirit of, I don't know, a tortured spirit or something like that. Trying to tap into their emotions, it's gonna be a little bit different. But just reading people, we're just gonna roll a 1d6 from now on, and just add the 3 to it, or whatever your weird is at that time. So from Karen, what you can read is like not physical exhaustion, more like some mental exhaustion. Like, there's like this small pain like on the side of your head, like a little headache, and then it's a little bit of anxiety sprinkled on top. But other than that, pretty fine. Just
no crippling depression or impending doom.
no, not really.
Okay. I'd say at this point I'm just feeling a bit relieved with what I found, and I just kind of want to sit back and just, I don't know, recount the events. I'm just going to be fairly quiet, let Dex do his usual talking, and I just kind of want to recount the events of the last couple days and see possibly what that means is in store for us in the future, and the best way of me personally being able to get ahead of that. But just quiet reflection, I guess. Quiet reflection on, what it is I might need to do.
So we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip here. It is getting kind of late, so we got like 19 minutes left of the game, but we're gonna do like a little time skip. We're gonna skip ahead 2 weeks. So y'all have been in Louisiana for 2 weeks before Samuel comes through.
And yet somehow I've never paid for a meal.
So, well, you got the free restaurant. All the food here is comped to y'all.
Well, yeah,
Actually,
I like Louisiana just fine then.
That's just here at the Broken Egg. But it's all breakfast food all the time. So
Totally works for me.
yeah, I just want to let y'all know that. So you will have the next 2 weeks to kind of do whatever, if there is actually anything you want to do before Sam gets back. So was there anything like that y'all want to do before Sam gets back?
I would.
I want to
just...
hit the mystical
okay.
library, definitely.
What's that?
I'm gonna want to hit the mystical library, definitely, and see if there may be any like omens of the apocalypse that I might not know about. Just keep an eye out for it.
Go ahead and roll sharp or investigate a mystery. I know you can roll weird for that.
Yes, if you'll let me, then that's what it says. That old black magic can let me do. So.
Yeah, but if you use magic, it's only going to allow you to take 1 question rather than potentially like 3.
Yeah, I'm using magic.
Okay.
So that's a 9.
Okay. So to investigate a mystery, what are you going to try and gather?
I guess what's being concealed here. I'm just looking for information about the apocalypse. Any omens to look out for.
So, there's no omens. You haven't seen any omens, but all the information in here about the apocalypse and the occult, it's not what's being concealed here, it's what's missing. There's like a key, some type of figure, a lot of the books in here talk about some type of figure that's actually going, and it's one person. No time or date is mentioned on when it will happen, but there's one person that will actually bring about the apocalypse in a very it's not dramatic and it's not subtle. It's just going to happen. Like, all the books here kind of line up that it's going to be one thing that it's not going to build up. There's just this one person that somehow is just going to break the world. So what you could gather is that you're missing information on this one person. There is no it's just information that there is a person. There is no information on the person. Does that make sense?
Notes. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Alright. So, Ace, what were you doing?
In 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I would make sure I have plenty of cigarettes.
Yep, you go.
Okay. A couple things. I would also kind of do the same thing that Dex is doing, but I would also do more research into prophets. Where they come from, where did they go, hey ho, Cotton Eye Joe. But like, I don't know, basically anything I need to know to try and make sure I can take care of Karen. And on top of that, since it is 2 weeks, it's an extended amount of time, I would, I don't know, do like the whole montage thing of like, hey, I have a new superpower, let's find out what it does, how it works, you know, really test it out, see what I can do with it, how...
You actually end up just taking a stroll around Louisiana and just kind of touching people as they're doing stuff, and you find a homeless guy and you touch him.
The scene out of what is it, Unbreakable?
Yeah, you just go around like just figuring out what's going on with people, and it's kind of anticlimactic. Like, you meet up with a homeless man and you feel happiness. You just see some dude in like a business suit walking down the street and you bump into him and you just get overcome with anxiety and stress. And then like you see a kid, you bump into him and it's just pure joy. You see like a jogger
on the corner staring at me creepily.
No, you haven't seen Jimothy the whole time.
Okay.
I would say that I would specifically be requesting Jimothy as to be my ride.
Yeah, he hasn't shown up.
Really?
He hasn't shown up. Yeah, he hasn't shown up. He's no longer on the app. But yeah, it's not what you expected. it's like all the stuff that you felt is just minor human emotions, and you've never been able to dig deep into like their thoughts or anything like that. It's just what they're feeling at the time that you touch them. And as for profits go, really everything that you find is all the research that CW already had. So like you could study those a little bit more and find out more about each individual subject, but you kind of noticed like a running theme of like insanity sets in. They start having their visions more and more often, and as like the first couple months or the first couple weeks, they were having them like periodically, and then as the months went by, they started having them more and more, and then later on down the road, a couple years, it was just like every night was like a nightmare for them.
So,
Of seeing
is that the general timeline? Is like takes the course of a couple years from go to point A to point B of start
Yep.
to finish? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But within like the first 2 weeks, they all had the same vision multiple times. But then it got to be over like a 2-year period, it became every night for them.
Okay. That's all I really want to do.
All right, Karen. You got 2 weeks in New Orleans.
Owlets.
Well, at first I'm gonna spiffy up whatever outfit I've got and do the standard girly things. Make sure my hair dye is appropriate. Fill in the grays.
You
So
have
those are coming
all
out.
of the outfits. You have all of them at your disposal.
Okay, but are they current?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you got
Well-
some Gucci's, you got some some Pradas. That's all that I
Pradas?
know.
Yes.
Got some
The
piranhas.
Yeah, I don't know.
So many
But yeah,
piranhas.
So many
it
piranhas.
is it is the utmost of current. It is the epitome of the word current.
What would probably, if the
Some high
company
fashion in there, I guess.
doesn't- Yes, couture, some haute couture. Spelled all
I
the
don't
wrong
know.
words.
I don't know what you just
Kate
called me.
Spade.
Right. Is it Massimo from Target? If the company doesn't provide dry cleaning, I would have everything dry cleaned, everything, like all my suede boots, kind of a thing, cleaned appropriately.
Suede shoes?
Of
Or
course
blue
I
suede
had-
shoes?
Not blue. Those are weird. Just your standard tan, black, and dark brown. Anyway, most of them are leather though. Then would probably get a fill-in for my nails, color change, hair, tweezers,
So-
the whole spiels.
When you paint your nails, it's the moment your nail polish touches one of the nails, all of your nails turn that color.
Sweet. It's not gonna freak the crap out of any nail technician. It's fine.
And there is no amount of shaving that can fix the claw-like shape that they're in.
Nah, I
Like
just
they're not
want-
in like very long claws; they're just kind of extended a little bit and a little bit to a point.
Call them stilettos.
Yeah, but
like
they're not.
princess cut?
No. Stilettos
But yeah,
are
no
ballet.
amount of shaving or grinding gets rid of them.
Of course, and that's expected. I just need to
I-
shape them, if you will. They're a little on the duller side.
So,
Yeah.
I do want to add one thing I would actually do in my 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Karen getting all these clothes and everything done, and my coat that's gotten kind of ratty and now has 2 fang marks in the arm.
And running her nails over like a belt sander.
Yeah, just. Karen, is there any way, while you're out and about, you could find someplace that might take care of this and get it patched up? Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
What material is it made out of?
It's just a regular coat. It's just been, has some magic that's been run over it, but
Gotten.
Is Karen just gonna buy him a new coat?
I had to re-enchant. Thank you.
Any material?
I mean, it just has to be repatched up. I'm kind
I
of
know,
prone to
but
this
you
one.
can like patch jeans with cotton, but it's not gonna be the same fucking thing.
I might have to spend some time doing the re-magic-y thing to it, but beyond that, it shouldn't be that big of a deal if you just want to get this patched up. I really don't want to, make a bother of it.
Okay, I will find the nearest tailor and.
I want to do
What?
one thing that is beyond human limitations.
No, not yet. Maybe later. Okay.
Ace nearest, but what material is it originally?
I will check the tag, because I don't know.
Okay, well,
Canvas.
I will find canvas. Jesus. So I will find a place or tailor that can fix the current material that it is.
Alright, so for the sake of brevity, you find
Yeah.
it. They can fix it.
Best color match available. That kind of jazz.
They tell you that it broke like 17 needles trying to patch it. There's just the material was just felt like it was so dense. They charge you an extra $2 for convenience fees.
$2 for needles? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Needles
Yeah.
are like $7 a fucking pop. I'm not arguing with that. It's fine. It's
They
fine.
buy them in bulk from Costco. Okay. Jeez. This is New Orleans. All right. It's my world. They're cheap.
Done. I go ahead and I just pay the difference or pay it in full. It's fine.
All right. Well, you get it. It's
Yeah.
done. So what else did you want to do? So you basically went out and got pampered.
Yeah, per the usual girly things.
So I will say, over the course of this next 2 weeks, you have not had any visions, no nightmares, nothing like that at all. Not even close. You haven't even had a dream in the past 2 weeks.
Okay, because that was my nearest thing. It's like that was the next thing. It's like I will do my best to stay the fuck awake so that I don't have any of that.
Yeah, I would say for the first couple days you kind of did that, and then when you fell asleep, you just went to sleep, and then you woke up. It's been these past 2 weeks have been very comfortable, especially with the type of area that y'all are in. This bunker is made
My
to feel
bad.
like an actual home, not a bunker.
Yeah.
So it's a little different.
Then I will slip into normalcy and just kind of wing it. I'll just go out for lunch, putz around, go to bed for dinner. Eat dinner and go to bed. That kind of stuff.
I would like to think over the course of the 2 weeks that I would have tried every item on the menu.
Oh yeah, easily, man. They only have like
At least twice.
17
actually.
different things.
Yeah.
It's always eggs and like every
You would
Tuesday they
made
have
different menu
chorizo
items.
omelets, and that's about it. Yeah, so I'm glad to hear that nobody wanted to talk to CW other than Ace, so that's cool, I
Wanted to talk
guess.
to him to figure out where the fuck we're supposed to go after this. I
Yes.
said earlier I wanted to ask him, like, what's next? Where are we going?
He has nothing for you over the next couple weeks. I was just joking around about that. But yeah, so over the next couple weeks, and as these 2 weeks go by, there's just one day where you all wake up simultaneously, kind of do your normal breakfast routine, go to breakfast, talk about the past 2 weeks, and you come downstairs, and downstairs is Sam, the other entity that was with him,
Jethro.
another female with long blonde hair, and CW, all sitting at they've moved some chairs around so they can all sit around and speak.
See Jethro, and my immediate response is like, I wave at him like, hi Jethro, fellow celestial being.
He lifts up a finger. Nope. No. I am not a celestial. Let us go ahead and put that out. And then Sam turns and he goes, "Ah, well, I was waiting for y'all to get here. Y'all surely did take your sweet time at breakfast."
Yeah, I had Sam and Benedict for about the 8th time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of what I'm looking at.
What do you mean?
I just why we're here. Why are you here? I know why I'm here. Why are you here? What's going on? Fill me in,
I'm
please.
here. I'm here because I'm the regional manager. It's my
Obviously.
job to be here.
I meant you as a whole, as in them. Why are they here? What's with this rando meeting? If you don't
Hey.
mind filling me in.
Jethro, you being apparently an aficionado of breakfast foods, I highly recommend you try the restaurant upstairs.
Dex. Not now.
Yes.
I'm okay. But as we were speaking about business, and the team is all here, I say we move forward with these plans. And you see CW nods, and he walks over back behind his desk and pulls out a small black suitcase from under his desk and sets it up on top. And CW looks over at y'all and he says, so you all have a new mission. Hooray! You will be leaving New Orleans. Finally.
Where are we going?
Then, when you ask where you going, Sam speaks up and goes, well, y'all going to New York. You will be leaving the southeastern region. This here is the regional manager for the northeastern region. Meet Heather. And then Heather just kind of gives like a slight curtsy and nods to you.
Heather.
Hello, Heather.
She signs.
Nice to meet you.
She signs hello in American Sign Language.
Yeah, she's dead.
I sign American Sign Language back, and what I'm going to sign is, how about them Yankees?
She signs hello. How are you all doing? It is nice to meet you. Yes, Yankees. Impressive. Go Sports.
I know not of what she is saying.
All right, Ace. Was there any comment that you wanted to make?
I just tipped my hat to her and light another cigarette. That's a bit of a drive, wouldn't you say? Could you not send us any farther?
Yeah, I mean, we do have a situation up in Canada. I mean, there's always problems that occur in the Middle East.
Can I go to Canada? Can we go to Canada instead of New York? That sounds like fun.
No, we're getting
Don't
off topic.
Make them
here.
send me to the sandbox.
Don't get off topic. Now we got another team. Team 62 and Team 22 are out in some undisclosed location in the middle of the north, somewhere around Moscow, I think, and they should be delivering a package to New York. Your main mission, you'll find out the details when you get there. I would say it's been a pleasure, but after reading the report, Karen, it's
Hey,
well,
we got the job done.
yes.
You can't make an omelet if you don't crack some eggs.
But you are permanently under my direct supervision. This is only a loner. So yeah.
Okay, so just for the record, any requests go through her, or do I go directly to you?
Either or. I would prefer you carbon copy me into all of your emails.
CC'd you? Okay. 10-4. Not a problem.
And
CC
that
stands
is
for.
Carbon copy.
that is where we are going to end the night, and we are going to go over end of session experiences.
All right.
No.
All right. So
Crack a few eggs. Oh god, my ankles.
number 1, Did they conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Fucking whatever. Did they save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes. Yes, we did.
Who did you say?
Well, it's more of who Ace
Heck.
saved.
Yeah.
On 2 occasions, actually. He saved
Timothy.
Angel by pulling him out of hell, and then he
And
saved Jimothy
poor-
from getting his neck
Poor
bitten
little
out.
Jimothy. Jimothy didn't deserve death.
I want to talk to C.W. Whitworth and say, so there's this curb driver that I had that I'd really like to get in the loop. Can we get him as a full-time driver for Hive?
I'm just gonna we drive to New York and he's just tailing us all the way up there for like the
I request
14-hour
to take
drive.
Timothy the whole way there.
So, alright, so that's 2 yeses. Alright, did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes. I learned.
Hold on, man. You don't get to talk all the time.
Oh, my
Well,
bad.
I get to
my
talk
bad.
all the time in his game. It feels nice to pass the torch.
It does.
Karen, did we learn something new?
Yeah, honey, you're talking to the wrong person on that one.
Alright. Gavin, what did we learn new and
Gavin.
important about the world?
The one you think is the right one's shadow
That's not
overshadowed
new
the
and
whole.
important.
Next,
Next,
we
Sean.
learned. Sean, what did we learn that's new and important?
We learned that prophets are a thing, but there's been several prophets that all see the same thing, but they all end up going insane and committing suicide.
Or murdered.
Or murdered, but yeah. But all prophets have all seen the same thing.
I would like to say that I learned that vampires are not immune to sawed-off shotguns.
There's that too.
Solid.
Okay. Oh, did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Again, vampires are not immune to sawed-off shotguns.
We learned, and even though she is a veteran, Val is unpredictable
And likes to eat random people.
and will eat rando people for literally no reason at all because I don't know, he's quote weird end quote.
Um,
But it's new information, sure. I don't know if it's that important, but it's weird as fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna allow everybody to have 2 marks. So you got 4 right, 3 to 4 makes 2 experience marks. So everybody gets 2.
Yay!
I level up, and then I
I
have another
leveled.
experience.
I
I am
leveled.
Ditto.
now level 7.
Yep, you should all be.
I leveled.
One of you is higher level than the others.
I think Shaz is typically the higher level.
Well, Shaz is like level 19, so.
Ah.
I'm actually only level 7. From what Gavin's saying, I'm actually at the same level he is.
I am a level behind everybody else. I don't do a lot of risks, so.
And by the way, upon level up, I'm just gonna take a pretty straightforward option. I'm gonna raise my tough by 1, so it's now +3.
Okay. Yeah, just edit it in where the PC bios are.
What I chose?
Yeah, where you PSC bios and Monster of the Week. If you go up to scroll all the way up to the top, you can actually see your messages.
Okay.
Like where you put in all your character information, you can just edit that and just add it there, so I can
Oh.
come back and look.
Okay. So just update my ratings.
No, just edit an improvement down at the bottom. Don't change your ratings, because your ratings are the base of what it started with. And then just at the bottom where it shows like improvements or whatever, however y'all added it, just put it in there.
Yeah, I've never updated this before.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't see why not. But, Yeah. So just continue to update it as you level up into PC BIOS, like your ratings and stuff like that. So that way, we don't need this message right here, where you posted the use magic descriptions. We don't need that.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I got all of that stuff on the character sheet I made on here. I even copied and pasted all like the use magic and protect someone, manipulate all those. So I can run completely off of fantasy grounds now.
Okay.
You're probably level 6, I would think.
Yeah, and I was like, that's the one thing I have never written down. Like, literally, I can't find that shit anywhere, and it's weird. That's why I need a character sheet.
Yeah,
That's not
you're
pen.
Hold on, I actually have everybody's stats pulled up. Let me see. Nope, that's notes. I just gotta bring up my folder for character sheets.
I'm gonna write it down here so it's like ever need to go back.
Yeah, you're level 6.
Okay.
Yeah, you just hit level 6.
Alright. Now I have that permanently on the screen. If I ever need to know. Like, oh, last week I was... Yeah. Alright. If I write it down here, I'm gonna write it down on the wrong piece of paper, lose the piece of paper. I have no form of organization here.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with mine. I can either take a new spell singer move or play out of another playbook. Probably gonna play out another playbook or something. I don't know.
You should look at the Initiate. They've got a bunch of real cool magic options for that one too. Either that or the Spooky. There's another one that has some good magic-like options.
I already got plenty of magic options, so I'm not too worried about it. But on that note, I'll go and kill the recording guys unless there's anything else that needs to go on tape.
I'm good.
Right.
Blowjobs.
Blowjobs. Yeah.
Can't
okay.
help you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's that.